Place the brakes on a 5,200 pound axle on a dump trailer. We want to check to see if the bearings are wore. It seems to be pretty solid. We'll take the cap off. We got to pull the hub assembly off and put a new 12x2 brake plate on. We are on the right hand side of your trailer, which if you're facing forward, it will be on the passenger side. Go. So this is the lock nut. It actually has a keeper on it, so we'll want to pull the R keeper off. Wipe your tools off. Make sure that they're clean as possible. Sometimes these can be a burger to get out. They're inexpensive to switch them out, put new ones in if possible, or needed, excuse me. There we go. Here's your key. The nut should come off by your fingers, and as you see, it does. May have to tap on a little bit with a hammer. There we go. Assembly looks like it's in good shape. It's not got any wear. Bearings look good. The seal looks good. We want to keep this covered up, so that way the hub don't get dirt in it. We'll clean the spindle off at a later time. As you can see, this is the reason why this trailer doesn't have brakes. Looks like it's missing the most important part. As you see, we pulled apart, there's no brakes at all in it. So it's an obvious reason why this customer doesn't have brakes on his trailer. This is the new assembly. This is what it should look like. As you can see, this is what they have. Not a good deal. So, well, let's get started. Here's the old plate. Make sure the seating surface is clean. You don't have anything behind it. That's done. Assemble our new one. Make sure that the wires are out of the way. Putting the new one on. The mounting bolts are in good shape, so in this case we're going to leave the old mounting bolts in. They're actually pressed from the outside in. If we had to replace them, we would drive these out and replace them with the newer stud bolts. So we're going to put new washers on them. Putting the new washers on them. So you only have to change the hardware if it's in bad shape. It's still good, and then it's no problem using. Again, the nuts are in really good shape. We could use those, or we could put new nuts on them. We've chosen to put new nuts on it. So you want to just snug them up evenly, just like changing a tire. Okay. Do a star pattern. Once you do that, you can work your way all the way around. Good shape. Make sure your wires are out of the way. She's in good shape. Then we want to clean the spindle off. So we've got the spindle cleaned off. We just like to add a little bit of high quality bearing grease to the spindle just so it has some good lubrication, but just a small film on the seal side to give it something to start working with. A little bit of build up here kind of help give it a little lube there. We're going to get our assembly. The bearing was good, so we didn't have to repack the bearings. And kind of hold your bearings in here. Should slide together fairly easy. Sometimes it can be a bear depending on the brake assemblies. Keep your brake assembly clean, free of grease. So, nice and clean. Want to put the washer back on it. Put your lock nut back on. You want to just snug them up. Make sure there's no play in them. Good and tight. Snugged. You have to back it up. Right now it's finger tight. And we're actually dead on the alignment for the hole. And we are 1, 2, 3 threads identical to the original tightness of the bearing pack, which was good and tight. So that we'll make an adjustment on the brake when we're done. Put the keeper back in. Again, keep it clean. We want to bend these over so they can't come out. Remember to keep all your tools clean. There we go. Kind of a pain sometimes. You just take your time. There we go. It's out of the way of the cap. The dust cover won't interfere with it. And keep it good and clean. It's clear. Put our dust cover back on. You hear the brake actually dragging. That will smooth out and work out. We will actually adjust the brakes when we hook the wiring up, and we'll set them to see what our actual stopping power is. Tire and wheel. So again, you want to just snug it up till you get everything lined up, and then we'll do a star pattern, and then we'll torque it out. And when we're all done, we'll come back and we'll hand torque all of the lugs. You want them to snug up so that it lines up the studs and the wheel perfect. Okay, now we'll do our torque. We're going to start in one spot and work our way down. You always want to go off of factory recommended torque spec. You also want to remember, in any case, after you reinstall a wheel and you're pulling your trailer, that they recommend pulling the trailer off to the side of the road. Re-torque after 50 miles of driving. Thank you, and have a great day.